Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. And it's sober sunrise. And it's 6:26 a.m. And it's the first day of third grade for my son. So up and at 'em early. A lot to do this morning. Let's get started. If you could go ahead and hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and do all those glorious things, this very tired person would really appreciate it. This tired person was up till past midnight getting last minute stuff ready, doing laundry, all the stuff that got put off, and is very tired. So let's look back. A look backwards. August 12th. First, we take a look backward and try to discover where we have been at fault. Next, we make a vigorous attempt to repair the damage we have done. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 77. I'm pretty sure this is from the long form of the 8th step. I've read the short form several times, but I have not read to you the long form. I'm pretty sure that's where that comes from. As a traveler on a fresh and exciting AA journey of recovery, I experienced a newfound peace of mind, and the horizon appeared clear and bright rather than obscure and dim. Reviewing my life to discover where I had been at fault seemed to be such an arduous and dangerous task. It was painful to pause and look backward. I was afraid I might stumble. Couldn't I put the past out of my mind and just live in my new golden present? I realized that those in the past whom I had harmed stood between me and my desire to continue my movement toward serenity. I had to ask for courage to face those persons from my life who still lived in my conscience, to recognize and deal with the guilt that their presence produced in me. I had to look at the damage I had done and become willing to make amends. Only then could my journey of the spirit resume. Y'all, I'm too tired for this. No, I'm just kidding. It's a lot of good thought stuff. A lot of good stuff. Thought stuff. Jeez, I'm tired. All right, let's go back to the top. Read this again. First, we take a look backward and try to discover where we have been at fault. Next, we make a vigorous attempt to repair the damage we've done. So we have to first start by looking back and evaluating our past actions or inactions. We've got to take time with that. And personally, I think it takes quite a lot longer than most people get it. But to each their own. It's an important step, though. You can't move forward without addressing what you've done in the past and clearing the slate. And then make a vigorous attempt to repair the damage. That's all about step 8 and step 9. The first half of this is step 8. The second half is step 9. All right, and then this writer, let's see. As a traveler on a fresh and exciting AA journey of recovery, I experienced newfound peace of mind, and the horizon appeared clear and bright, rather than obscure and dim. Okay, so let's stop there. Yeah, so this is kind of referring to what's often referred to as the pink cloud. So a lot of people, including myself, when they start recovery and they start to, they get sober, they start their recovery journey, they start working some steps, going to meetings, being of service. They get on what's called the pink cloud. Everything seems like, it just looks like there's nothing that can stop us from having a joyous and peaceful and just gorgeous life. And everyone is great, and even the people that aren't great are still amazing, and all the things are amazing, and everything. It's like being in love. It's like puppy love, right? It's like having puppy love for your recovery. And it's a really great place to be. Unfortunately, it doesn't last forever. And it's so interesting because I'll show you my desktop right now. The picture changes every day. And that's the picture for today. Beautiful pink clouds. But the saying is, pink clouds in the morning, sailor take warning. Pink clouds at night, sailor's delight. But yeah, pink cloud, everything is gorgeous and amazing, and yeah, it's a good feeling to be in, honestly. You wish it would last forever, but it doesn't. So the writer goes on to say, reviewing my life to discover where I had been at fault seemed to be such an arduous and dangerous task. Dangerous. Yeah. Because we start moving forward and we start to get all this progress, and then we start doing the steps, and it's like we're forced by the step work to look backwards and start to relive some of the things that happened, some of the things we did, and it's a real bummer sometimes, man, but it's so helpful to really grow. But that's where the pink cloud usually comes to an end, is when we start to go, oh, now I have to face all the stuff that I did, right? It's like the parade is over, the holiday is over, the vacation from our troubles is over, and it's time to look backwards and do that vigorous attempt to repair the damage we've done. But first we have to look back and discover where we've been at fault. And that's where the pink cloud fades away and the storm clouds seem to come back for some people. And if it becomes too much and you don't have the support that you need to get through reliving some of that stuff that we went through and we put others through, it can be really scary and it can be dangerous, like this says. It was painful to pause and look backwards. Yeah, it can be, for sure. We did a lot of messed up stuff. A lot of messed up stuff. A lot of lying and deception and God knows what, right? I was afraid I might stumble. Yeah. Some setbacks happen in the first. So the pink cloud typically, it's different for everyone, but 90 days, 6 months, and then you start doing the work and it comes to an end, and a lot of people hit sort of a spiritual wall and wonder why they're even bothering if they have to continue to deal with all this stuff that happened in the past. And if people are just going to get pissed at them again by bringing up these things, then why even bother? And why am I even bothering to stay sober? Because people still think about me like this and that. And there's a lot of hurdles to cross in the first year, especially when you start working your steps. A lot of hurdles. You have to have support. Don't try doing this alone. Couldn't I put the past out of my mind and just live in my new golden present? Ugh, I wish. I realized that those in the past whom I had harmed stood between me and my desire to continue my movement towards serenity. Yo, like, this part is, I never thought of it this way, but those people don't stand in your way. Those people are already, they've been there. You put them where they are. That's the thing. We caused this. We have to fix it. We have to do the best we can to repair the damage we've done. Those people are not in your way between you and serenity. You think those people want to be there? In your way, stopping you from being happy? No. You put them there. And now you have to go address it. You got to do the grown up thing And some people might not even be grown-ups who are listening to this. A lot of people are in recovery that are don't even have a fully developed frontal lobe, and they're already trying to fix some of the damage. But those people are not in your way, and they're not trying to harm you. They are there because we put them there, and now we have to let them accept our apology, or we have to allow them the chance to be receiving an apology, an amends, and a solution to fix what we've done. And then they will happily step out of the way, most of them, and say, go live the life of peace and serenity that you need. I had to ask for courage to face those persons from my life who still lived in my conscience. Yeah, for sure, we need a lot of this. This stuff isn't easy. It can be scary, but it is worth it. You need courage to recognize and deal with the guilt that their presence produced in me. Oof. Jeez. Courage to face them, to recognize and deal with the guilt that their presence produced in me. Just think, it's like that thing that you don't want to do, right? That book report you don't want to write, or that something you don't want to do, right? Paying your taxes, right? It just lives in your mind rent free. And you're like, every time I think about it, I just get anxious. And it just lives there until you take care of it, until you get it done. So having the courage to recognize it and deal with it will eliminate this. And you won't have to think about it anymore. I had to look at the damage I had done and become willing to make amends. Only then could my journey of the spirit resume. Yep. Because we started up here in the pink cloud, and then all this stuff got in the way. And then if you want to get back to it, you got to get through all this stuff. So it's not easy, but it's important, and it has to get done. My 3rd grade son is knocking at the door. He's probably going to show himself in. Come in. Come here, 3rd grader.
I just don't want to be on camera.
It's okay, you can be on camera. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, I'm finishing up. So that's everything for today. Thanks if you made it this far for listening. Hit the buttons, the thumbs up, and the subscribe, and what else?
Notification bell.
The notification bell. What does that do?
That when you release a new video, that lets whoever hits the notification bell know.
Okay, so when I make a new video and post it, you'll get a notification that a new video has been posted. What else?
Join. Do you have a Discord?
No, I don't have a Discord.
Follow.
Yep. So subscribe, right?
No, follow and subscribe are 2 different things.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
I thought it was just subscribe. No?
No.
Okay. Well, do all the things he said. And...
Oh, and also watch some of his live streams on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't talk about the TikTok on here. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's say goodbye. Whoever you are, wherever you are, and whenever you're listening to this, you can do it. You are enough, and you are loved, and you are supported, and we've got your back, right? We're sending you out some love and some support. We got you, and you can do this, right?
Yep.
Because what's the Kid Strong thing?
I am strong, I am brave, I can do this.
That's right. You are strong, you are brave, and you can do this. All right. Until tomorrow, have a great day. Go do the best you can. Don't pause it yet?
No.
What? What?
Do a little smiley face drawing.
Do a what?
Smiley face.
A smiley face?
Alright, goodbye.
Bye.